Всем привет, друзья! Мы продолжаем обзор TOKEN2049 в Дубае. В этом ролике мы постараемся передать самые яркие моменты второго дня и показать, о чем говорят люди, которые действительно влияют на развитие блокчейн-индустрии.
Друзья, прежде чем мы продолжим, хочу рассказать вам про платформу PIONEX. Это продвинутая бот-трейдинг платформа, где все заточено под автоматическую торговлю. Как видно на главной странице сайта, интерфейс удобный, современный, а основные функции находятся в быстром доступе. Основной акцент PIONEX – это боты. Здесь есть фьючерсные боты, которых можно запускать буквально в пару кликов. Можно выбрать готовую стратегию, либо настроить все под себя, указать риск, диапазон, объем, добавить стоп-лосс и так далее. Все очень просто, даже новичок разберется. Примерно так выглядит процесс выбора и настройки. А теперь запускаем одного из готовых ботов. Как видите, все довольно просто. Кроме фьючерсных, есть и спот-боты, а также продукт Dual Investment для тех, кто хочет зарабатывать на пассиве. Есть встроенный кабинет, вкладка Rebate, где можно управлять своей рефералкой, все настраивается очень гибко. Также поддерживается Unified Account, единый аккаунт для торговли и управления активами. А вот и вкладка с резервами. PIONEX публично подтверждает, что все средства пользователей обеспечены. Можно зайти и убедиться самому. Все прозрачно. Кстати, сейчас проходит акция. Если вы зарегистрируетесь по нашей ссылке и внесете депозит, получите бонус, которым сможете потестить ботов. Чем больше депозит, тем больше бонус. Ссылка будет, как всегда, в описании под видео. Для начала торговли даже не нужен полный KYC, достаточно ввести имя и фамилию, как в паспорте. Так что, если хотите попробовать бот-трейдинг без сложной ручной торговли, самое время начать это вместе с PIONEX.
Hi everyone, I'm Tatiana, I work for Daos Hub. It's Web3 community membership only, exclusively in Dubai. So the idea is to bring under one roof the best builders of Web3, scale-ups, ecosystem companies, startups, venture capitals and investors. Here under one roof we are creating meaningful ideas, meaningful projects. We also have events and physical workspaces to work in. So if you are looking for a private office or a hot desk in Dubai with the access to the best Web3 community, feel free.
What's going on, everyone? We are here at TOKEN2049. My name is Tom. I'm on the BD team here at Rarible. We are one of the original NFT marketplaces where people can mint, buy, and sell NFTs. We've since moved into helping brands, chains, and applications build their own white label marketplace to enable activity, TVL, loyalty programs, and access control. We're super excited about everything that's going on. We just did a release with PSG. We work with Lamborghini and a variety of other chains, actually 39 different chains. So super excited, and thank you for joining us here at TOKEN2049.
Hi guys, we are from Endless Domain. So Endless Domain work completely on the decentralized identity. So we are one of the biggest domain name aggregator platform with holding more than 7 to 8 chains where you can buy your domain name instantly with one click. So you don't have to juggle around to multiple platforms like Unstoppable Domains, .eth, .bnb or .solana. It's all integrated under one platform. And once you buy a domain name, we have got a different features like to manage a domain. If you want to host it as a website, you can host it as a website as well. So all those features which we find right now on Web 2, you can find the same thing on our Endless Domain platform, coming soon with new features. And if you want to know more about Endless Domains, this is our website, endlessdomains.io. You can always come down, you can explore if you want to connect or chat with us. We are always happy to help you in telling you what are the decentralized identities and how we are different from the other platforms who are providing the same. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Danis Legers. I work for ForumPay. ForumPay is a global cryptocurrency payment company. We process crypto payments for merchants, meaning that merchants can accept payments in crypto without having to hold crypto, know how crypto works, or being exposed to crypto volatility risks. That's our main business. Recently, we've started actively doing crypto payouts as well. In this case, merchants send fiat funds to us and they use our platform for automated crypto payouts. So if you have any need for crypto payments, you can always visit our website, forumpay.com, to find out more.
JuCoin is actually a service-driven exchange ecosystem. So at the core of it, what we're building is a centralized exchange where we make it very easy to use and approachable to every kind of users. And so in this ecosystem, we're also building many different kinds of components. For example, a highly integrated game platform, social application that is integrated together with the account system of the centralized exchange. We have our own high performance, super low gas fee blockchain infrastructure. And this is also a part where we're having a hackathon actually right here today. And we also have dozens of projects that are joining. And we also have many other things such as our smartphone series that is like the first AI plus Web3 smartphone within the industry. So what we're trying to build is basically different kind of products fitting the needs of different users. They're all highly integrated, so users can answer from whichever entry point they want to and then navigate their way around the ecosystem and choose whatever they like. So right here at TOKEN2049, we're having these two booths, and we're also sponsoring outdoors a zipline experience where I'm sure it is going to be an adventure that the crypto worlds definitely love a lot.
Okay, my name is Rafał Wójcik. I'm sales director at OVHcloud, responsible for one of our European clusters, CEE region. As OVHcloud, we deliver bare metal high performance servers, but also we deliver public cloud solution for blockchain clients. We provide the tools you need to build validation and scale your Web3 business. So if you are thinking about solid European company working in line with all GDPR guidelines across the world, I invite you to cooperate, to contact us and cooperate with OVHcloud.
Hello, yeah, I'm Joy from ChainUp. So I'm the manager and director. So look, now it's very crazy day because now we are the second day, even though it's a second day, so there are a lot of people here. So for ChainUp, ChainUp we founded in 2017, so this year we have almost 8 years. So we are a valuable exchange. So that means if you or your friends want to build the crypto exchange, such as Binance or OKX, you can find us because we can provide one-stop solutions for clients. So till now, in the global world, we have 500 clients. So we have a lot of crypto exchange clients. Also, we have a lot of custody clients. So I think if you are interested in crypto exchange solutions, you can find us. We are the top one solutions provider. And our headquarters in Singapore, we have Dubai offices. Also, for me, I'm the first person in Dubai at ChainUp. So I think Dubai is a very crazy place here. And this event it's crazy because I was in Hong Kong in February and April. So I think the TOKEN2049 in Dubai is the best conference here. And thank you for your the coming to the events. And I think we will have a great year in Dubai. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone. I'm Paolo Ardoino, I'm the CEO at Tether, and I'm very excited to be here also this year at TOKEN2049. This is a very bold title for the presentation, and might sound arrogant, but today I want to walk you through the train of thoughts that pushed me to write that title, and I want to explain to you why we think that Tether is a very unique company, why we think that is one of the best companies in this world and has unique properties, and I want to share them with you, and I would love your feedback to understand what we are doing right, what we are doing wrong. So let's start from a little bit of numbers. We started in 2014. Tether is the company that created the stablecoin industry. We issued the first stablecoin USDT in 2014, completely different market, completely different ecosystem in crypto. Today, we just passed $148 billion. That is a huge mark. I wish I could claim it's because we were great. Actually, you made it, right? That is the huge difference. It's because of you, it's not because of us. It's your trust, it's your adoption, it's the way you use it in your day-to-day life. We are going to see it a bit, we have 400 million people plus in the emerging markets, in developing countries, using USDT to save themselves and their families from the high inflation, from failing national currencies, and for remittances, and you name it. Some more numbers. Last year was great for us, 13 billion in profits. We have almost 120 billion in US Treasuries exposure. Now I think that we're at a stage where we could say that from 19th largest country in the world, as holder of US Treasuries, now we are the 18th largest one. We surpassed Germany. How crazy is that, right? So a small company like Tether, like now holds more treasuries than Germany, I think than UAE, than Spain, and Australia, and so on. Very, very humbling. We also hold more than 100,000 Bitcoin and 50 tons of gold. That is very, very relevant because we are seeing how, you know, the potential future instability of the world, or at least the current one, would bring these two assets to be the perfect hedge to whatever craziness and apocalypse could happen in the next few years. But, you know, of course, we are talking about numbers, we're talking about profits, but you know about those $13 billion, how much we distributed last year to our shareholders? Less than 5%, right? Which company, which VC, which Silicon Valley-based company would share, these are profits, not revenues, which one would share so little? Why we share so little, right, to our shareholders? The reason is that we believe we are a company that is based on passion, on ethos, philosophy. We come from the Bitcoin world. The reason why we have so many Bitcoins is because we believe that Bitcoin is one of the best assets. It's the only asset that is governed by math. It's not governed by humans. Humans mess up. Every 4 or 5 years, a few years in the central banks, in each central bank there is a new person or a new human or a group of humans that will change the rules. The only certainty that we have in the universe is math, and Bitcoin is the only currency that is governed by math. So we distributed 5%, we keep the rest of 95% in the company to build adoption, to build infrastructure, all focus in emerging markets, developing countries. We also do some more long-term investments, more, let's say, speculative or futuristic investments in artificial intelligence and so on. We invest in energy production, invest in Bitcoin mining. We believe in the importance of the decentralization of Bitcoin mining. We invest in biotech and brain-computer interface. You will see in a bit, but our focus is how a company that started from a small idea in 2014 can be a net positive for the world and trying to be the real, not be evil company, right? How we can also force ourselves to not be evil ever. So we think that we studied and we thought a lot about it, and we think that the reason why we can do this is that we have a very interesting set of incentives. So we have three key things in the company. We have philosophy. We come from the Bitcoin world, so philosophy and ethos is truly important to us. We have a tech vision. We are building some crazy technology. I want to show it later. And we have the capital, right? So if you have only 2 of these 3 things, then actually it's very hard to run a company that is ethos-driven and is like society improvement driven. Let me explain why, right? So if you have the philosophy, let's say that you have the best intentions and you have the best technology in mind, but you lack the capital, you go to a VC, you ask for money, and the VC will ask you, all right, how you can hook your customers to you, how you can jail your customers with you in order for them never to leave so that you can milk them until the 10th time. So if you have The two things without the capital never work. Imagine today you are in this room, you take out your phone and you send a WhatsApp message to your neighbor on the same chair. What is happening is that that message will travel thousands and thousands of miles to Ireland and then back here, right? So imagine every single call, every single WhatsApp message, every single video, every single photo that you put there will travel thousands and thousands of miles in a useless way because you are sitting nearby the guy, right? So this is why the servers in the tech industry, in the big tech industry, are the intermediaries. So finance and tech suffer from the same issue. Too many intermediaries. With Tether, we want to fix that. We did that with USDT. We are removing all the unnecessary intermediaries from the financial system. There are so many new stablecoins, so many new products in the crypto industry and the digital asset industry that will continue to foster this initiative that was started in 2014 by Tether. In the end, I believe that in the next 10 years, every single asset will be on chain, every single asset will be available to everyone in a fair way, in a more democratic way, and that's something that the big banks were never prepared to, and that's something that will completely change the rules of the game. So, I think that the other realization is that the way we are building Tether and the way we are considering also the next steps of what Tether is building is creating unstoppable technology. We are building technological layers, SDKs, products, all open source that are going to create opportunities to all the developers to build on technology that is free and will always remain free even if Tether dies tomorrow. That is the thing that I think every single day. I want to build something as a legacy for Tether. Whenever we create something new, we are thinking, okay, will that survive to an apocalypse? Will that survive to the wrath of God? That is what I think every one of us should ask when we build something new. When we say, I work in the decentralized ecosystem, ask yourself this simple question. Will this resist to an apocalypse? If not, you probably should go back to the whiteboard and try to redesign it in a way that's more resilient. Because my problem as a coder, since I was at a young age, is that everything that we have in our life, in technology, will only work in the best case scenario, will all fail us in the worst case scenario. Every one of the apps that you have on your smartphone will fail you whenever there is an apocalypse, whenever there is a huge issue, whenever there is a natural cataclysm, whatever you name it, there is a huge war. You think that you can rely on technology, but that is exactly the moment when you will realize that technology will not be there to help you. So the incentives that are actually driving Tether is quite funny, it's quite interesting, is that our success, and most of the companies, whenever they create a new product, they create a new product with the idea to sell that product directly to the market so that they can capture the user. So it's basically a direct, kind of a direct relationship between the product that you create and the return that you have on that specific product. Tether works in a different way if you think about it. And again, sorry if this sounds boring or a bit obnoxious, but I didn't mean that way. It's purely, I want to drive you through the train of thoughts that you have every day in the company, because openness to me and transparency is also telling you how we think about our company. So, on one side you have, the normal state of art is companies that create a product and sell the product, so they have a vested interest making sure that that product is the one that will retain the control over the users. And we found ourselves, and again, not because we were super smart, it's because what we created took its own life and grew up in hundreds and thousands different directions with word of mouth. So we started, so what I'm telling you again is not, oh, we thought it from the beginning. No, it's actually, we studied what happened. And so we found ourselves in this situation where empowering the users with the most freedom tech, with open and unstoppable platforms that we're building next in Tether, we can actually create an ecosystem that is empowering our other products, making them more successful. So the more free that is the technology that we create, the more returns our company will have. So to me, is a very exciting thing. And so that we are applying this to everything that we do. We have an educational platform that we are developing. We have a biotech arm called Tether Evo, that stands for evolution. We have Tether data, invest in AI, invest in brain-computer interfaces and similar. We have Tether Power. We invested more than $2 billion in energy and Bitcoin mining. And we have Tether Finance, that is basically what powers everything. So, USDT, everyone knows it, I will skip it. Some other interesting data points is we have 400 million users. In Q1 2025, USDT wallet base grew 13%, around 46 million new wallets in just 1 quarter. It's just crazy. It's like almost a social media platform. And 30%, the thing that makes me more proud is that 37% of this user base is using USDT as a savings account. USDT is used by all the unbanked, all the people that are left behind by the traditional financial system. They are the poor people that are too poor of being in the interest of JP Morgan or Citi or you name it. They are not generating enough commissions per year to justify their bank account open. And you know, sometimes you hear talking about that as a niche. There are 3 billion people, half of the population of the world, how they can be considered a niche. But they have been left behind, and they, with word of mouth, until 2022, Tether didn't even have a marketing team. With a word of mouth, Tether USDT gained hundreds of millions of users. So when I say it's not because of us, the success, it's truly because of every one of you, every one of your family and friends that made this happen. This is the growth in the user base. You can see, I'm very bad with the clicker. All right, well, we're going to skip that, it's growing. 60% of the exchange volumes are accounted in USDT. The average fee on a blockchain to send up to $500 is $0.22, and that corresponds to basically 1 basis point. Let's see. You can use USDT in 100 different ways. You know, savings, hedging against inflation, paying suppliers globally, mobile and utilities, banking and unbanked, as I said, remittances, trade finance, and you name it. We also create another interesting product that is very interesting in this moment in time. It's called Tether Gold. Again, this thing is quite interesting because with Tether Gold, while we make money and on the interest rates on USDT, it's impossible to make money on Tether Gold because you have gold reserves, physical gold reserves in a vault. So Tether creates technology or creates financial products that, in our opinion, are just meant for the people or for society. We don't care about their profitability in, you know, when we launch them. We just care that they are the right thing at the right time for society. Tether owns 50 tons of gold, and Tether Gold as a stablecoin has around 7.7 tons of gold as backing for around $800 million. And as, the 50 tons of gold that Tether owns are part of its own ownership. Here we created a tokenization platform. Everyone is talking now about real-world assets. We created a tokenization platform that is fully non-custodial. You find it at hadrian.tether.io. So here again, we created a platform that is fully non-custodial so that you have the control over the smart contracts that are powering your real-world asset. You don't like the product, you go away, you find another provider, you build your own interface. We don't care, right? We just want you to have the best tool for your job, and we never want to hook you to our product. You should be free to choose whatever. This other product is very cool. So it's called WDK's Wallet Development Kit. It's an open source platform. We are going to release the new version that is probably 100 times more cool and complete. It does everything from, well, supports USDT and in all the different chains, plus USDT 0, supports Bitcoin. We're going to support also Lightning Network. And you can extend it to support any token you want, but already support more than 10 different blockchains. The beauty of it is that we believe the future will require to have billions or trillions of wallets. AI agents will have their own non-custodial wallets. By the way, this library, you can create any wallet without any API key. I really dislike when I have to use a new platform or a new software development kit and I've been asked to sign up and get an API key so that I will be stuck forever on that service, on that product, right? I want to give you the tools, we want to give you the tools so that you will remain free, you have the source code, you have everything in your life to build the best experience. Whatever product you are creating is a wallet, is a website, you want to add a wallet experience in the website, you want to create an AI agent with a wallet, that wallet should be non-custodial, and we are giving you the tools to do it. And you can support whatever token you want out of this. We built Kit, that is a peer-to-peer telecommunication platform, highly scalable, completely unstoppable, work here, work anywhere. You can do calls here, voice calls, video calls, file sharing. Is, again, completely peer-to-peer, without servers, data stays on your smartphones. Is the thing that, you know, in the apocalypse, that is a perfect example. If in an apocalypse you use Kit, that is probably the only thing that will continue to work. We are, you know, every one of you would be probably familiar with what happened in Spain. We are adding a feature to Kit so that even if electricity blows up and nothing will work, you can still use Kit as a peer-to-peer system with your neighbors and to chat and communicate, right? This is very important principle for everything that we build at Tether. We invested in Rarible, great company. We invested around $775 million to support their quest in freedom of speech. We really believe in the importance of freedom of speech. Unfortunately, not many believe in that, at least in European countries, so we wanted to support them. And we're investing a lot in education, Bitcoin education first, but in general online education, digital education, as part of Kit and our whole bunch efforts and the peer-to-peer telecommunication system. We want to make it education unstoppable, so that you can make sure that people will not tell you or force you to learn certain things certain ways. You can always access to the best education possible that will make you independent and self-sovereign yourself. We invested in a great company called Tether USDT. This is one of my preferred investments. Is actually a brain-computer interface. We believe that we are much more advanced than Neuralink. We have around 42 patients. Our technology can read 92 words per minute from your brain. And it's fully will allow us to create what I call the brain operating system. Will be a fully open source operating system that we want to create to help people to build on this product that can be integrated with and help people that have disabilities, that have ALS and other diseases, degenerative diseases, right? But we believe in the importance that that this critical technology should be open for everyone. Coming soon, we are heavily invested in Tether AI. Will be a peer-to-peer AI platform. No API keys, no questionnaires, no email, nothing. You will have an SDK that can allow you to run any model with your smartphone, a $30 smartphone, on a watch, on a Garmin watch, on an iOS, Android device, a laptop, servers, doesn't matter. Everything private to you, local to you. We will never get your data. We don't want your data. That's how technology should be and what internet was supposed to be. I just believe that at this point we realize that Tether is more than a stable coin, but it's actually the stable company. Everything that we are building in technology for us is about the stability of society. With stability of society, we can grow together, we are becoming unstoppable together. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope that you enjoyed my presentation.
Итак, друзья, токен 2049 подходит к своему логическому завершению. За эти 2 дня мы увидели, как формируется будущее криптоиндустрии и какие идеи двигают рынок вперед. Следующий токен пройдет в начале октября в Сингапуре. Позаботьтесь заранее и успейте купить билеты, чтобы попасть на этот легендарнейший ивент. А на этом у меня сегодня все. Спасибо за просмотр, ставьте лайки и подписывайтесь на наш канал. Всем пока и до новых встреч!